Hello, everyone. Throughout my research project, I learned many things, but I would like to share one particular quote with you. When I asked my interviewee, Sir Brian, if he had failed anything lately, he had these words of wisdom: I don't really fail. For my research project, I decided to learn more about the concept of cold comfort. I decided to see what cold comfort's effects were by trying it out firsthand through two particular interviews. In my interviews, I tried to use every category of cold comfort that the textbook mentioned. Those categories were denying rights to feelings, minimizing significance, focusing on then and there rather than now, casting judgment, focusing on yourself, and defending yourself. I interviewed two guys named Oliver and Sir Brian. Oliver is a skilled communicator, more assertive, and pays attention to cues and hints. Sir Brian is passive, a people pleaser, and often oblivious. I interviewed Oliver when Sir Brian was out of the room, and when I interviewed Sir Brian, he had no idea what to expect. Here's what happened. So basically, I'm doing this interview for my communications class. Hello, I am Dr. Interviewer. Nice to meet you. I'm not Addison. I want to let you know, okay? So you can't blame Addison for anything that's said or asked. Okay. Can I use your real name?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Nice to meet you, Oliver. All right. First question is, no peeking. What is your least favorite class?
Even ones that I don't have currently, or...
Just anything. What class do you just not like?
Probably PE.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Well... A lot of them have tests, but then I'd have to blame all of my classes, and so I have to pinpoint one.
Ah, well, maybe if you did yoga, that would help. Next question. Is there anyone that you dislike, and why?
There are a lot of people I dislike. There are a few people I dislike because they've wronged my friends. There are a few people I dislike because they've just not been good people in this world.
Wow, well, the great thing is it won't matter in 5 years, right?
Well, it's mattered in 5 years for now.
Hey, you'll feel better tomorrow.
Sure.
Has anyone made you angry lately?
Yes.
What happened?
It just about got shoved across the room.
They said they were going to fail me.
Well, that sounds like it's your own fault, Oliver.
No. It wasn't.
Well, don't blame me. Next question. What are you stressed about right now?
Everything.
That's a silly thing to be worked up over.
Yeah, it is. Stupid anxiety. That darn thing named anxiety. Dr.
Wow.
Interviewer.
I'm sorry, that sucks. But hey, do you want to see my shirt? I'm like super proud of it. Ta-da! Isn't it cool?
Wow, that's actually a pretty cool shirt. I like that.
Yes, I'm feeling great today. You haven't even asked how I am, but I want you to know that I'm doing fantastic today.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Whatever.
Okay. Tell me something that you're struggling with right now.
Making sure I'm happy.
Yes, I've been there, but worse. Trust me, way worse for me. Like,
Okay,
You
cool.
might wanna
Problems are relative.
And lastly, have you failed anything lately?
I've failed on art, I guess.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it isn't.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It is.
Okay, that's over. That's the last question. Oh, dear goodness. Can you kind of see what I was doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, what I was doing was I was providing you with cold comfort. So it's something we learned about in my textbook. That was really interesting, where you kind of almost agreed with me. I'd say, that's not a big deal, and you'd be like, yeah, you're right, it's not. Like, were you doing that because you're actually agreeing with me, or because you were just trying to get me off your case, or why were you doing that?
I was actually agreeing.
Oh no!
I blame myself a lot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, anxiety can be crazy. Because then you know you're being irrational.
Yeah.
It's like, so the next question is if.
So, how did my responses make you feel?
Well, I would not go to see you if you were a therapist.
Oh, wow! Yeah, please don't. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Dr. Interviewer. I'm not Addison, so you can't blame Addison for any of this, okay? I'm Dr. Interviewer. Can I use your real name?
Can I have like a cool pseudonym?
Okay, what do you want your pseudonym to be?
Hey Ollie, what's a cool pseudonym?
Brian.
Sabrian, okay.
Sabrian. Okay, nice to meet you, Sabrian.
I can't keep a straight face.
Well, they can't even see you, so what does it matter? Okay.
Yeah, but I gotta get into character of Sabrian.
Character, be yourself. I'm the only one who's allowed to be a character right now.
Okay.
Okay, question number 1. What class do you despise?
Honestly, I don't despise any classes, but
Wow, aren't you a goody two-shoes?
dang. Okay.
Okay, has anyone
I'm terrible.
made you angry lately, and what happened?
Oh yeah, there's this one kid.
Tell the story, what happened?
Okay. This one kid just mess around with inspect element, and he's like, hey, that's not how you do it, that's not how you do it. Freaking seizes the Chromebook from me. Messes with all of my code.
Wow, that sucks, but kind of sounds like it's your own fault.
What?
Yeah,
How is it my own fault?
don't worry, I mean, it won't matter in 5 years anyway.
I mean, when you think about it, nothing really matters in 5 years.
Alright, next question. What are you stressed about right now?
Stressed about... Honestly, I'm not too stressed, except for college applications, which are in a month.
That's not the worst thing in the world. That's a silly thing to be worked up over.
Oh, like, do they matter in 5 years?
Well, hey, you'll feel better tomorrow.
You're right.
Alright, next question. Tell me something that you're really struggling with right now.
Something I'm struggling with. Yeah. There's this moon I'm trying to code, and it just won't look like a moon.
That sucks. Hey, guess what happened to me today? I've just had the best day ever. It's been so fantastic. It's been great. Oh, that's right. I'm asking you questions. Next question, number 6. Have you failed anything lately?
Failed anything? I don't really fail.
Nothing at all.
The most failure I've had these past few days is failing a line of code.
Well, maybe yoga would help.
I should try some yoga.
Alright, that's all the questions we have. Addison is back now. You kind of made that a bit... That was interesting. So how did you feel when I made those responses?
I don't know, it was weird.
Weird? Why was it weird?
I don't know, I was just thinking the whole time what's going on. I'm just trying to go along with this.
Interesting.
Wait, was I supposed to get angry?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what would happen. It was an experiment, kind of. You've been part of an experiment, Sobrian. I learned that there's a general similar response to cold comfort. Both of my test subjects responded with confusion and became a little defensive. In Oliver's case, it was denying me. In Sobrian's case, it was questioning me. Cold comfort never seemed to elicit a helpful effect. Even when Oliver agreed with my statements, he wasn't feeling helped or comforted. As he said at the end, I wouldn't see you if you were a therapist. To conclude, even if something is true, it may not be the best way to respond. Sometimes, when you think you're trying to help, you might only be making things worse. I have personally learned how to give better advice and comfort to those who are going through legitimately hard times, especially because now I know what not to do. And I hope you've learned how and why to avoid using cold comfort.